Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Schmoe episode 46. The future certainly is bright. I would like to ask that if my if any distortion is coming through, please let me know. I also forgot to let everyone know that this is happening today. Oh well, that is cool. So, I was going to do a whole show about everything that was discussed on. Hello, Thomas. How are you? It's good to see you. I was going to do a thing on what was discussed on the rundown this past week. But since it's me and me alone, I figure I'll do a bit of a AMA, Euroshmo AMA. Awesome. Thank you very much, Thomas. Thank you for letting me know. Just a bit of house cleaning. I am at home. My other computer's in the other house, and I am away from there for this week. But yes, I figure I'll do a AMA, and then if there's anything you guys feel you'd like me to discuss, or I figure this week I'll definitely be more positive than I was last week. Last week I was a bit of a negative Nancy, don't like being there, but yeah. So if there's anything you guys would like to ask, anything you'd like to know, if that's about South Africa, Euroschmo in general, how I feel about the Schmoe down, Keith Lee coming to AEW, anything like that, you can ask me. I'll do a bit of discussion of what happened on the rundown this week. Some bits and pieces that probably are big news, but yeah, we'll certainly discuss that this week. It won't be too long because I have to get up early tomorrow morning, but yeah, let me just tweet this out. Sorry, Dede. No, we don't want Dede. Thomas, how have you been? Let me know how you've been. How's things? Thomas, can I DM you on Twitter? Regarding Schmoe, what is it about Teresa? Will she be coming back soon? I have been in discussions with Teresa. I'm hoping she'll be back soon. We all are hoping that she'll be back soon. Not really sure. There's a bit of internet and financial situations going on there. So yeah. But hopefully she'll be back as soon as she can. That being said, let's kind of discuss while we wait for more questions to come in. I want to get your guys' opinion on this. The Star Wars division is apparently, well, I might have miswrote that here, shrinking. What do you have between, who do you have between Wild Berries and Video Drew Claudia? I'm going with the woman because Makuga could suffer from ring rust upon his return. Yeah, I agree with you, Leo. I'm going with Video Drew and Claudia Dolph. Claudia Dolph surprised me quite a lot. She pretty much pretty much had a resurgency last year, beating everyone, becoming the champion for Black History Month, and just being an awesome competitor. Hope I'm getting the right person. Yeah, and then Video Drew has been just on an upturn since end of 2020, and I don't think the Wildberries will be much competition. I think I've never really seen them as they're fun. Don't get me wrong, they're fun, but they're not great trivia competition. They could surprise me. Makuga's done it before, but yeah. Thomas is rooting for the women, but as you said, it's going to be an awesome, fun match. I can't wait to see Makuga's interactions with Video Drew. That's going to be hilarious. Uh, Back to that Star Wars division thing, they're not going to be having as many Star Wars matches as they did in the last few years. They'll be going back to what they did before lockdown, which means like one or two matches before Celebration, one at Celebration, then possibly one at Collision and one at Spectacular, and that'll be it. I don't think there'll be any Star Wars tournaments this year, or at least doesn't sound like it from what Christian said. Unless you guys came away with anything else from what he said there. Then there could. The other thing that I took away from that was that there might not be a faction race as we've come to understand it. So that'll be very interesting. So yeah. I was hoping for a Star Wars tournament, preferably a 16-person tourney, but who knows? Yeah, I agree. Could be interesting. I'm sort of hoping that we'll see more Star Wars. Maybe they'll do a tournament at Celebration. Who knows? But because not a lot of people stay in LA that are in the Star Wars division, I don't see them really pushing that, which is a bit sad because I was kind of hoping to see like a Demalanta Damon rivalry coming up this year. Demalantas versus Harper, Gold Leader versus Harper, Zach Burkett versus Gold Leader. However, we could see that in the FCL, which, don't get me wrong, will make me watch FCL more. But yeah, I think the characters that have exploded from the Star Wars division, I'm a bit sad to see them go, but hey, I said I'll be more positive this episode. Yeah. Then the Wild Men face Video Drew. That's going to be very, very interesting. As has already been alluded to by Leo's comments, but yeah. Who do you guys have for the overcard, the headlining match? Leo, any ideas? And yeah, sorry, I'm not used to doing this by myself. I'm going to seek help. So yeah, I'm kind of torn between between Smith and Chandru. I'm hoping Chandru will win, but well, I'm hoping Smets will win, but I think Chandru will. Yeah. Kevin gets revenge on Chandru. Yeah, I can see that happening. He's definitely got a fire in him. That very few do. So yeah, I would definitely agree with that. And then yeah, the only other thing that I can take from that is yeah, stories are going to be back, and yeah, they'll still be playing for points. But like he said, if there's a loner, they won't have any points on the line, so they could pretty much destroy the points for whatever faction they're facing. It won't be as hotly contested as the last 2 years. It'll definitely be more of a fight. Well, not more of a fight. It'll definitely be like kind of something in the background. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I'm certainly excited to see what they have up for grabs. I'm excited to see the videos that Christian was teasing, who each a manager coming on and saying, "We're keeping this person, we're keeping that person." Sorry, I thought I had a sneeze coming back. Oh, and I've had this banner up for a while. Stories are back. Christian alluded to a story that they wanted to conclude at Spectacular. I personally am hoping that will be that will be the Schmoe Minotti, but as Luke said last week, yeah, that will be very interesting. I'm just going to send the link quickly. Sorry. There's a lot of dead air and I hate it, but I'm not used to doing this thing by myself. Used to having someone else be the talker. But yes, sorry everyone. I am trying to be more speaking and more out there, getting more conversation going. But yes. Storylines were always essential for the MTS, so I'm glad that at least teams and singles will be back in studio. I don't know how much for IG though. Yeah, that'll be very interesting. Luke, can I let you in? We're gonna have Luke on the cooking show.
What's up, everybody? So, I am getting everything together for Super Bowl today. We got trailer stuff, so I'm making chocolate covered strawberries.
Who's in the Super Bowl this year?
I don't know. Honestly, I've just got friends coming over playing Risk.
Awesome. That sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, it'll be a fun time. So I'm making chocolate covered strawberries for it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever played Catan?
Yes, that game is incredible.
Apparently it's the Bengals versus the Rams.
Oh, well. Thank you, Leo.
And the Schmoe Minotti should conclude as well as Guy's memory coming back. That will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he does. I think after that yesterday, I think you are going to see a form of the Schmoe Minotti return. I don't think it was the original idea, but I think that's what they were talking about. I think we're going to actually see something tomorrow. See something this year.
That'll be very interesting.
Yeah,
I want to see who is behind the masks.
Yeah, I'm very curious what route they go there. I'm so excited for this next season. After Christian talking about it, I think it's going to be great.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That rundown made me a lot more excited.
It did, and I'm glad he's doing a lot more hype this year than he was last year.
Yes, you can tell.
And maybe it's because Thad is back.
I didn't know him and Thad had that close a relationship.
I didn't either, but I mean,
Especially,
apparently Thad was the guy that would question wasn't a yes man, which is nice to see.
yeah, everyone needs someone who's willing to call them out. I mean, you always need that. You don't need people always to agree with you. And I think for Christian, it sounds like he's excited. And when he's excited, we all should be excited.
Absolutely. I'm being more positive this week. Can you tell?
Well, I mean, it's kind of one of those things. We all need some positivity, especially right now with everything. We can't look at negative, and we'll see what happens.
Agreed. So I want to get your take on the whole Star Wars not getting as many matches.
I get it. It's sad, and I think they'll still somehow use these players in some capacity because we actually love these players. But here's the bottom line. Star Wars, there's not that many questions they can use.
Yeah, true.
I mean, that's.
But do you think they go? Do you think that they go into the FTL now, or?
No. You're still going to get some Star Wars this year, but you're just not going to get as much. It honestly though, this might sound weird to say this. I wouldn't have FCL touch Star Wars.
Okay. Do you think they'll kind of cancel the questions and stuff?
Well, like here's the thing: if you use, they only have so many questions for Star Wars, and so you've got to use some in FCL, and then that takes away your questions for the Schmoe down.
Yep.
So it's sad, and we'll see where it goes from here. How it sounds, the game is changing completely.
How do you mean changing completely?
Because how Christian was sounding on the rundown, he was basically stating, we've been playing the Schmoe down wrong for the past 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, true. I thought he meant more like.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, like he was like he doesn't want it to be. He wants to be more storyline based than trivia based, sure, like it was when they first started.
Honestly,
or when it went to Collider.
I think that's a good idea. I hate to say that because I like the sports side of it, but making a TV show is actually super important right now, especially to get people on board. That interview yesterday really encouraged me because you really felt like he knows what he's doing. He's got a grasp of where he's going with it, and that's a plus. Let me ask you this question. Are you on board, or would you keep the points for the factions, or would you not worry about it?
If you're going more storyline based, don't keep the points for the factions.
Yeah,
in fact, let the managers be like the mouthpieces of the competitors, like old school wrestling. I don't know if you have seen any old school wrestling matches, like when the Undertaker first came onto the scene. You had people speaking for him. Absolutely, and you had people speaking for the Undertaker. so you could have the manager speaking for the competitors, being the mouthpiece, while the competitors focus on just doing trivia.
I think that's what you're probably going to get. I think you still need managers to be there to call challenges and everything else. But I think a lot of people are going to be shocked with how the Schmoedown looks this season.
Yeah. Yeah, like Thomas's point, yeah, I don't think the trivia itself will change much, but the whole package will change, and that I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't either.
I agree.
Let me ask you this. Could you see them switching up where round 1 becomes round 2 and round 2 becomes round 1?
No.
You wouldn't
I don't
go
see
that
that. I don't see that happening because I think the round 2, as it is, creates kind of more. It's the storyline. I mean, not storyline. It's kind of the big TV aspects. Everything hangs on a wheel, that sort of thing. If you, the whole thing for me with having round 1 is if you go from that to okay, we're going to write on a board, will be kind of an anticlimax.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm not a huge fan of them dropping the letting people write on a whiteboard like Thomas Hopper. I thought that was part of his character, kind of. So I kind of like that with Thomas Hopper doing that sort of thing.
Honestly, I think it was a good idea. Because Thomas, it worked well with. Like, it worked really well with Thomas because Thomas is a pretty good showman. He really shows off how good of a showman he is. But the problem is, you can't have it for one person who's really good at it and then everyone else who's who can't put on a show.
Yeah. Hey, hold on a second, Matt. Come back.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it all depends who is doing what and how they're doing it and playing it. I'm sad to see it go somewhat, but at the same time, I get it. I really do.
Yep. Hey, Mattia.
Hello.
What's up, Matt?
And
Hello.
he dropped.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I'm here.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't know if I'm gonna be on the show because my internet today was not the best.
I thought it was because Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
No. Yeah, for me the next week
Y'all
is.
still there?
Yeah. What are you doing?
By the way, Luke. Sorry, Luke, you there? I think his earphones have died.
Yeah, probably.
So who do you have between so Video Drew and Claudia Dolph are teaming up?
Yeah, I saw
To
it.
face. Who do you have, Mattia?
Yeah, I think Vida
So
Drew and
far.
Claudia Dolph. I think Vida Drew and Claudia Dolph are going to win.
I completely agree. Luke, who do you have between the Wild Berries and Video Drew Dolph?
I gotta go. Honestly, I'm going Wild Berries.
Hey.
Just because if you think about it, all right, Claudia and Neil Drew are going to be trying to rebuild this, build this new team. You're not going to have that with the Wild Berries. I think Wild Berries will just be the Wild Berries.
Interesting. That's true. That's going to be fun. And Makuga has kind of done the, what do they call it? The Wildman magic. So he's done it before. So I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled it out again this week.
I
Blue Fairy and all that. But
I
yeah.
think it'll work out. I think it'll be good. I'm
Uh,
excited to see what they do.
Me too. So now that we're talking about this, I wanted to ask you, Luke. So since we're doing this whole new thing with punishments, would you be interested if I got your predictions every week to put it
Eh,
on our spreadsheet?
might as well. I pop on the show enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a Schmoe.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, go ahead. Just message me and let me know.
Awesome. And I was thinking about kind of putting our regular fans, Leo and Thomas, on the spreadsheet too,
I think
if
that'd be cool.
just as a fun thing. They don't have to do the punishment. Punishment will be between me, Mattia, Teresa, and Liam. But yeah, it'll just be fun to have, like, if Leo or Thomas get to the top of the prediction leagues, to tout them out, kind of thing.
That'd be fun. I just know I can't. On a side note, for somewhat, everyone get ready for all the trailers in the world tonight.
Oh yeah, I
Today,
can't
wait,
wait.
wait. Today is the Super Bowl.
Yes,
Yep.
correct.
Okay. I didn't know. Now I get why not so many people are watching the show. Yeah, I
Also, it's
get it.
because I didn't do much advertising as well. I was so busy
Yeah,
today.
that's true. Look, are you then preparing for the Super Bowl, or you don't care about
I care
America?
about the hanging out with friends. We're going to be watching the Super Bowl, playing Risk, and eating lots of snacks. So that's how we handle the Super Bowl here.
I get it. So you are waiting for the trailers mainly.
Yeah, all the trailer reactions.
Yeah, I get it.
Thomas, I'll definitely put you on our spreadsheet for sure.
Yeah, I'm only waiting for the Lord of the Rings TV series trailer.
That'll
That's
come
like,
out today. I think you're
yeah,
going to also see you're going to see a Obi-Wan trailer. I think we're getting
yeah.
that today.
For me, there is nothing better than Lord of the Rings. So Lord of the Rings trailer is my priority.
Also, I just wanted to put out Luke and his wife. Sorry, I spaced
Audrey.
on Audrey. Thank you so much. Audrey did an awesome reaction to the trailer for Nope. It was a lot of nopes, but it looked awesome. You guys should watch it.
Thank you.
Give him some support. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Ben,
thank you.
Ben, you already go through all the teams, or you didn't?
Most of them. We'll discuss. So, Mattia, let's get your point of view. What is your view on the Star Wars division kind of shrinking?
Yeah, for me, I get it. I must say that I do really get it because Star Wars, well, they do want to do it in LA mainly, right? Christian said that, like he wanted to do it live, so I get it, that part. A lot of Star Wars competitor, I think, weren't from LA, so I get how that would make it difficult. But I'm not very happy. I'm a little sad because I think that the Star Wars division was one of the best things we had last year.
Yeah.
And I think that finally Star Wars division were the one that stood up and became their own thing last year finally. And I'm scared when they shrink that division, that it will fall in the quality, not of the play,
Yeah.
because I know that all the best players will probably stay, but I was happy when they had a lot of players, and almost all of them were pretty good, right? There wasn't a
Yeah,
bad
they were.
player, so for me, it's
And
just sad that they don't uh, keep it big, because I think that the like the representation of the division will shrink with the division shrinking as well, because I was the happiest last year with the Star Wars division when I looked at every division we had. As
mm,
division as a whole, Star Wars was my happiest division last year. So I'm sad that they are shrinking it. To be fair, uh,
mm,
yeah.
Personally, I hate it at the same time, but I get it a lot. I mean,
As I said, yes. A lot of them weren't in LA, right? A lot of them from other places, and Christian said that he wants to do it in a studio. So I get it. Why to shrink it? And the expenses for all those people to get to LA is probably a lot. So I get the business decision, but entertainment wise, I would love it if it kept like what it was last year. Yeah.
mm.
oh, hey Thomas, thank you for liking my house. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got an unofficial tour of Luke's house.
Well, somebody's got to walk around while trying to do everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks again. So, Mattia, the other thing that I wanted to get your opinion on was the no more faction race, or not
Uh,
to the extent that we saw last year or
yeah,
the
so
last
I
2 years.
didn't get. We are still getting the factions, right?
They're still going to be giving
Yeah,
points for
yeah,
players that are on factions playing in matches. If they
yeah.
win, they
Okay,
get
so we
points.
are still
But
getting
yeah,
factions. I wasn't sure when I watched it what I'm getting. So we are still getting
yeah,
factions, but
we
it
are.
wasn't. It won't be as serious as the last year. So
Mm,
for me, uh, they that either you have points and it means something, or you just have factions without points just for the storyline. Uh, that's just my view on things. Either you go with the points with the meaning, why are they fighting like in the league, like they did 2 previous years, right? Or you have
mhm,
the belts mean something, and just for the storyline's sake, make the factions. I think that factions are very good for the entertainment part of the Schmoedown as well. But then just don't just don't give points, because if you give points and it doesn't mean as they, because last year it really was important for the players that they faction win, because that's a lot of money. I assume that it wasn't like a small pool. I think that there were probably nice bunch of change that each player got. So for me, it's either you give points with proper stakes, or you don't give points at all. I'm just happy they didn't tear down the factions uh,
mm,
completely, because I think that for the storylines purposes, factions will be great as well. So yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Uh, I like that as well, Thomas. That rogue players can steal points from faction players, basically make faction points a null thing. It kind of adds to a bit of the tension between people. So don't worry, Luke. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming on. Is there anything you want to plug quickly before you need to leave, or?
Just everyone keep watching our channel. We're gonna have trailer reactions all day. Tomorrow we are not doing a show. At right now, we're not, due to Valentine's Day. Let everyone have time with their couples, and me being married, spend time with the wife. If something comes up, we'll let y'all know.
Also, we will release tomorrow. We're going to do a reaction to Couples Therapy from Tick Tick Boom. So that's going to be a fun music reaction we're going to do. And just throughout the day, we're going to have trailer reactions all day. If y'all haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Come on over. We have absolutely loved everyone who has been involved with us, who's contacted us. Matt, Ben, thank y'all for everything y'all have been doing for us. It's been awesome.
Thank you so much, Luke. Thanks for jumping on last minute like this. It was fantastic of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's good.
I was floundering.
Well, y'all have a fun time, and I can't wait to see what next y'all do on the channel.
Thank you so much. We'll speak soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
So yeah, the other thing is stories are back. What do you think that thing is that the story that they're gonna put on?
Yeah, for me, I think that they should continue with the Shmominati for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think they need to go balls deep with the storylines, because when I see the construction of the league this season, I think they are going with the storylines all the way. As we all know, Schmoe is becoming sports entertainment. Uh, but with that, I just hope, because when you see sports entertainment, I think of storylines with I don't think Christian will do it. Just so we are clear. But when I hear sports entertainment, I think of storylines with fixed matches, because that's wrestling. So uh, I think that the name is a little how to say it, clumsy, because if I say to my friend that's a sports entertainment movie trivia league, person will probably think that the matches are fixed.
Yeah,
I don't think that that will be true, but I think that people will think that, right? Because just because of the similarities. And yeah, I think that storylines, if you build the factions and you keep them, storylines needs to have factions involved a lot, and players from the factions. And factions needs to be like in the world and cooperating. The face factions need to cooperate. Heal factions needs to cooperate. They need to employ the agents of destruction, who are all alone, like to play like against someone, for example, just to get them not to get points, or something like that. Yeah, I love that stories are back. I miss it. I think that yeah, I think that is what I missed from the Schmoedown. Because truth be told, we were all more involved when we had storylines as well as matches, and it was live, because we cared much more. And I think that Christian knows this. But I am afraid for the quality of the matches now. With the
I don't think they're going to.
I'm not saying that the quality as a quality of knowledge. I'm just scared that much more emphasis will be put on storylines than the matches.
For sure. You said it's going to be like 75-25.
Yeah,
more storyline than match based.
Yeah, so that's my like. That's I don't think that I don't know how I will show that up, because that's something new. Maybe I will love it, but I don't know. I preferred match. I loved storylines, but I preferred matches over storylines always. So it will. I will wait and see what will happen.
Look,
But
I will say
yeah.
the reactions that we did do when there was storylines, it made even our reactions better. So to have storylines back will be more interesting for us even. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and the only other thing that I guess we can discuss is the Europub clips. They will be coming soon. The one that I want to release sooner than the others is the one about the new name. So for those that don't know, we want to kind of change the name of Schmoe, the channel, not this show. This show will be the Schmoe show. The channel will maybe be going through a bit of a name change and a bit of behind the scenes changes. No changes
Also,
yeah.
the content will be much broader now.
Yeah.
So we will still do the Schmoedown, but Schmoedown will not be the only thing we do
Yeah.
anymore. That's why the name change, and that's why this will be staying as Euroschmo show. So Euroschmo is still going to be on this channel. Euroschmo will be here always. So we will just make more stuff because we want to make more stuff.
Yeah.
Most of our content will be about movies and movie related or TV show related and stuff like that. So we hope you will give us a chance with our other content as well as the Schmoedown. For us, this is a new challenge, and to be fair, we really count on your support. And yeah, we'll try.
Yeah, and just we did say on that Europub thing that any name suggestions you guys have would be much appreciated. We threw out a couple. You'll see in the clip that I'll probably be releasing in the next couple of days. We threw out a couple. Mine were very silly, so don't even pay attention to them. But yeah. But yes, please, if you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. We welcome that. So yeah, is there anything else you want to discuss?
Yeah, I think that you did a great job with Luke today. Sorry for me not being here from the beginning. Guys, thank you for tuning in. To all Americans, happy Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy with the friends and family and whoever. And yeah, that's it.
Cool. Thanks. Thank you to those that joined in. Sorry that I didn't do much advertising of the show this week. Thanks for seeing it on your subscription feed and popping in. It's always awesome to see you guys. Thanks to Luke for jumping on. Thanks for Thomas and Leo for commenting and for making your opinions known. It was awesome to see. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.